What's going on, guys? You got Professor O coming through with a dose of that good yolk. I'm everywhere like broken glass. I'm around like a circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. Today, I want to talk about becoming a frequency. Now, I had to write down a couple of notes for this because this is a topic I'm actually really in love with. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. Peace, love, light, all that good stuff. Anyway, let's get down to this round now. Handy dandy notebook coming out. Don't stop the head. Can you dig it? Don't hate the player. Hate how I'm doing it. Hey! Too sexy for this. Anyway, let's get back. Who writes in script? You already know. Yeah, boy. Don't be a hater. Be a motivator. Don't hate me because you ain't me. I can say that all day. Let's get to it. All right. There you admit. Yes, indeed. When you're doing the inner work, the energy that you emit and signal that reverberates increases. Now, this is what I need you to realize real quick. So, when you're doing the inner work, and I mean, you're literally working on yourself, you're refining yourself. Again, I already spoke about this if you watched my previous videos, but I'm going to keep reiterating and going over it. When the light turns on, it's not the aha, the eureka moment. It's when you finally see the dirt that's within you. You want to pick up that dustpan and broom, clean it up, straighten up, scrub down, see what's going on. And then now you start to clean yourself up and you're refining the traits you already had. You're discovering new ones, making room for new ones, and actually discovering old ones that could be refined and to be applicable to your current day life and to make your future a little bit more presentable and achievable, right? I digress. So when you're doing that, your frequency increases. Now I spoke about this, maybe I forgot the name of it, I have to look at it, but look at my other videos, it's already there. It's about energetic signature. Everybody has an energetic signature. To me personally, this is my opinion. Is it fact or true? Who knows? But it sounds cool, and this is something that I've realized and experienced myself. Dig it if you can. If you're not, go get a shovel, because I'm too sexy. Anyway, I digress. So when you're energetic, everyone has an energetic signature. It's pretty much like a thumbprint, right? Everyone's thumbprint is different. Everyone's fingerprint is unique to themselves, right? So just like your energetic signature is unique to who you are. Why? Because you experience life totally different from the next person. Now, you may have had similar situations, excuse me, but it didn't happen in the same person, place, or thing. So that makes it unique to the situation. It makes it unique to you, and especially how you responded to it. You may have responded in a similar way, and other people may have responded in a similar way, but that doesn't, just because it's similar doesn't mean it's actually identical. Right? So that's how that works. So now when your energetic signature is emitting and it's a frequency of who you are, you're only emitting what's within, and within sends out, and then it brings in what it's attracting. So if you think bad, you see bad. If you think good, you'll see good. Simple as that. It's all about being optimistic at all times. Now, understanding this, now once you're in this type of frequency, in this thought process, you're able to kind of tailor your reality to what you want to see, especially when things are trying to hack into your reality and try to make you see something that doesn't agree with your personal perspective. Now, the beautiful thing about doing inner work, when you're doing the inner work, you're not putting on something that can wither away. You're working from within, and if you work from within, it's going to shine without, because it's your signal that you're working on. Hence why inner work is so difficult, because you're literally changing your mentality. And as you're changing your mentality, then that signal that your brain is going to send off and how you feel, your heart signal is going to change. And then that's when your mind and your heart is aligned. And then now that sends off a stronger signal, because that synchrony that's involved. And now when synchrony is involved and it's sending off a more powerful signal, because they are both one, now you're becoming a well-rounded individual. Bing, 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 bing. Life has to adhere to you, because now you're operating in God's frequency, how God intended you to be. He didn't intend you to be shameful. He intended you to be gainful. Hey, I'm talking to him now. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. But I digress, right? So when you're working on yourself and you're doing the inner work, this is why I say become the frequency. But in order to become the frequency, first and foremost, let's go over that before I even get into the points. When you become the frequency, that means you're becoming who you are, genuinely. Now, unfortunately, this can be a very sensitive topic, because again, if you ain't shit and if you become the frequency, you're just gonna be ain't shit. But you're genuine and you ain't shit. So it can be worked with. You know, you're gonna get your results genuinely. And how this universe, how God made it, is that he loves authenticity. So it may actually work out for you. But what I'm here to say is there's so much more out there for you. There's so much more positive out there. Do good. It's such a beautiful thing. There's nothing wrong with being good. I don't understand when was it ever wrong with being good. It's so terrible, so crazy and At the same time, we're dealing with individuals. That's just how that works. But what I'm here to say is do good, speak good, see good, and it will be good, because it's all good. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. So peace, love, and light in that interaction. So now, as I'm going through as a situation, now I'm thinking more, all right, how can I make this a little bit more actuation, right? Is that even a word? Actuation. If it's not a word, you heard it here first. Actuation. Actualizing the actual, right? Meaning that it is what it is. Oh, I like that a lot. Actuation. Anyway, I digress. You heard it here first, though. We're going to get down to the points because you know I'm long-winded. Yes, indeed. Now, the difference of putting on traits rather than becoming them is the fact that when you're putting it on, at some point in time, it has to align with who you are. You know what I mean? If the chemistry isn't there, then the chemistry won't be able to align properly. And the chemistry is not able to align properly, then there's going to be some type of disconnect. And trust and believe, it's going to be whatever you emit out is going to react. The reality is going to react. It has to react. Why? Because you're changing your immediate reality to match where your frequency is, what you're emitting, your signal. Your signal is sending out, and it's going to be bounce back to you, and whatever's going to come with it is going to test to see if it's authentic. Now, it's not a test in the fact that, oh wow, people are trying to deter you from who you are, what you are. No, what's happening is it's sending a signal, it's going to it, and then now it's kind of like it's a question and answer. Q&A. As you question it and your answer is already within, it's going to nullify the situation. Sometimes it's even nullified. Your signal could be so strong that the question went with the answer. Then now when it's sent out, they be like, oh, yeah, it's like that. But if you can get that. Now, when I'm talking about some really deep science right here, so please keep up if you can. You better now. Step one. Then the beautiful thing about becoming your frequency instead of rather just putting it on, it's when you're becoming it, it's effortless now because it's who you are. But what you're putting on is something that you can take off unless it becomes you eventually. Now that's the inner thing, because now even God spoke very sensitive about this in the Bible when he said you put on the armor of God. When you're putting on the armor of God, also realize it also says to study, show yourself approved. You can't put on something that you're not studying because it won't last. It'll be a disconnect. But if you're studying, if you're showing yourself approved, if you're doing the word, as you speak the word, etc., so forth, so when you put on the armor of God, it's connecting with your mentality. Your physicality is connecting with your mentality, and reality has no choice but to adhere to the signal that you're emitting. I digress, I don't want to get too much into that. All right? Now, for instance, when you're doing I digress, I'm not going to. Now, also realize when you're becoming your frequency, right? First and foremost, you're becoming who you are in totality, period. Now, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, it is what it is. You are becoming who you are in its totality. There is no disconnect. You're becoming holy. Now, when you are holy in who you are, you want to become positive, because when you're becoming positive, you're going to receive a positive outcome. You give out what you give out. You get what you give out. Now, the beautiful thing about that is that when God made the universe, he didn't make it in equality. He made it in abundantly. So whatever you give out, you give back abundantly more. You reap what you sow. But now, is it going to be positive or negative? Well, that depends on the bearer of the energy and the emittance of where it's coming from. How are you resonating? What are you reverberating at? You know what I mean? Literally, it's all about that. And this is why it always says, do good, speak good, see good. And then that's something that I always say, but that's pretty much what the Bible says and pretty much other scriptures guys. You want to always be in a good favor. Why? Because you're emitting that frequency. You don't want to give room for the enemy or the devil, because the minute you give room for the enemy or the devil, then now they're going to try to play on their terms, and they already lost. You're not fighting for a victory, you're fighting from it. Can you hear me now? I'm talking to them. Jesus the Lord. Anyway, I digress, right? So, hey, that's definitely about it. So I'm gonna wrap it up again. This message is for the adept out there, for the master, the expert, the proficient, ephes, and selfish, and the ones always doing it, never losing it. That's growing at all times. Keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. And remember, speak good, see good, do good, because it's all good, and when it is good, it is good. Can you dig it? And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, Make sure you look at my good side because you know I'm sexy. Can you think you can? Peace, love, and light. See you guys in the next video.